First tonight, he's the father whose daughter was sexually assaulted by her teacher, and tonight he's trying to sort out his feelings about the adult who betrayed his vulnerable child. As the guilty man, former South Christian High School teacher James Volkema is sent off to prison, the father wants you to understand his daughter is a victim. 24-hour News 8's Ken Kolker spoke with that girl's father today to protect her. We're not going to reveal her identity nor his.
It was so surreal.
Perhaps the toughest part in court, he says, was listening to the words of James Volkema, the 32-year-old South Christian high school teacher convicted of sexually assaulting his daughter.
I should have guarded my heart. Instead, I allowed my heart to escape unchecked.
There was some sort of connection there, and obviously a connection there, and that he has feelings for my daughter. And, should have never been. He should have never had those feelings for my daughter.
But just as difficult, knowing that most in the courtroom for yesterday's sentencing, including a number of South Christian high school students, were there to support the teacher.
It's tough. It was tough. It just kind of clouded the whole environment for us as parents.
The girl was 15 when she and Volkema, a Spanish teacher and her bowling coach, started a relationship that went on for months.
Now that the case is over and the healing begins, they can find out for sure that my daughter was a victim.
Volkema was sentenced yesterday to 8 years in prison after pleading guilty to 2 counts of first-degree sexual assault.
It's pretty hard even now.
Yeah.
You just think about it, man. As dads, we're providers for our family, we're protectors. And, when this happens, you got to listen to that stuff.
He cried in court as his daughter stood in front of the judge.
I don't blame him. I don't hate him. I feel this was a more emotional and mental than criminal.
It's your baby girl up there, it's tough. And, she made a bad decision. And,
but legally she didn't make a bad decision.
Right, correct, you're right. Absolutely.
Now that the case is over, he hopes new details will show that Volkema and only Volkema was in the wrong. The daily letters he sent her while she was away at a Christian camp, and the visit he made to that camp that ultimately led to his arrest after camp counselors took note of his license plate number.
He posed himself as her boyfriend. Yeah. And thankfully, they were smart.
Now as Volkema is headed to prison, the victim and her family are trying to move on. She is seeing a counselor and has moved to another school.
It's a chapter in the life. We closed yesterday, and today's a new day.
Ken Kolker, 24-hour News 8.
We have been following this story since becoming aware of it this past summer. If you want to learn more, go to woodtv.com.